I like getting achievements. I think the challenges they pose are incredibly enjoyable to do, and it feels good being able to show people the weird or hard things I've done. Like, I've 100%ed Celeste, one of my favorite games, and it was cool. I got to see a bunch of interesting areas, and even just getting the Moonberry alone was so much fun. I have a living Pokédex, which for those unaware means that I physically have each Pokemon of each stage, not counting Mythicals, all the way until Gen 8. And I used to shiny hunt too. On Steam, I have a collection of games that I labeled games that I have 100%ed. Some of these are games that I actually put a lot of effort into, and some are just games that I happen to do everything for. Some are just jokes. But recently, I realized something. Some of the games had been updated, and with the updates came new achievements. You know, I thought to myself, okay, this shouldn't be too hard, I'll just reopen the games, go back on my saves, and complete them. My save files are gone. I forgot I had wiped my computer a little while ago, and some of the games didn't save the files to the cloud. Terraria is a great game. I'd already done all the fishing quests, so nothing new should be a problem. I just have to completely purify a world, get an Ankh shield and cell phone, catch every golden critter? This could be a problem. First things first, I gotta make a new character, and get a new world going. Either evil type is valid, but Crimson is the objective correct choice, corruption does not piss on you, and that is lame. For now, we're just going to have to progress through the game normally, and okay, I've got a confession to make. I've already done a lot of the progress. It wasn't until around Hardmode that I realized I wanted to try to make a video out of this, so sorry? Whoa, look at that, we already got a cell phone! Whoa, that's so crazy! What are those Terraspark boots doing there? What the heck? Well, time to work on the Ankh shield. Most of the stuff for it is very simple to get. You kinda just kill stuff and the materials drop. I got most of the stuff already, so I just needed to get a few more pieces. I needed to get a blindfold, so I set up this room to fight armored bones. And it took a while. Now, I'm not a statistically lucky person. Yeah, in life, I'm lucky to have a loving family and blah blah blah, who cares? It doesn't matter if I don't get good RNG in video game when rolling dice. And I'm very unlucky in games. In my friend group, I'm well known for how unlucky I am. Rolling 1 on a d20 multiple times in a row is normal for me. Getting nothing but bad items in Risk of Rain, consistently failing RNG checks in Pokemon. In fact, I'm so confident in how generally unlucky I am, I ran a simulation. I had each of my friends roll dice for about a month, roughly 3 times a day, and for those that didn't stop doing it because it's boring and pointless and proves nothing, I was the only person to roll on average below half. Now that I got that out of the way, I was very excited when I got a blindfold before hitting 50 armored skeletons. And now that we have that, since this is 1.4.4, we need to get the pocket mirror as well. Now, I hadn't beaten a mech boss yet, and truth be told, part of why I'm doing this achievement hunting is an excuse to play the game with some friends who had never played before, and I didn't want to play through without them. So instead of just fighting a mech boss and going to the dungeon for it, I decided I would kill more armored skeletons! After another uninteresting loop of running around killing skeletons, one finally dropped a second one. So here's why the second one is useful. In this update, Terraria added a thing called Shimmer, which is a place we needed to go, but I already did it, okay, I'm sorry. But Shimmer is a liquid that you can use to transmute some items into others, and with the blindfold, if you toss it in, you get the mirror. We'll be needing some other things too, so before I go, let me check... Oh, a blindfold. I guess one of my friends had already gotten one, and I didn't need to get a second one. At least most of the other parts are already in here. Take what I need and go to the Shimmer, toss it in, and bam! Ankh shield achievement. After all that annoying gathering, let me take a moment to knock out some of the easier tasks. Rare World Seed? Check. Torch God? A couple of tries, but yeah. Earclops? Oops, I forgot to do that one. We'll do that one later, but for now we need to progress a bit further. We beat the mechs, get the Contaminator, and before we start fighting Plantera, I went fishing for some pink pearls. You know, to help with that bad luck I was talking about. And honestly, I have no idea if it helped. Threw it into the Shimmer to get a Galaxy Pearl to permanently increase my luck, catch a golden bunny, catch a golden worm, catch a golden butterfly, good progress. I sure am glad I read the wiki correctly. I then spent nearly all of my platinum on green solution to try and clean the world, realized that I am going to need a lot more for this, read the wiki for the terraformer, and stop for now. Set up a mushroom island for a fun guy. Catch a weird looking squirrel, glad I needed to do that! Now that the mechs are defeated, we can finally go back and do the difficult challenge of beating Deerclops. Better late than never, I guess. His dead corpse will look real nice while I do some weed whacking and questionable cleansing of a foreign people, and demolish their god, then beat him again because I died at the same time and he didn't drop the rewards. Get a sunstone from him. I said get a sunstone from him. I said get a sunstone from him. It took 21 tries to get. The wiki says it has a 14% drop chance. At some point, my friend started questioning if it even dropped from him, and if I was just misinformed. It's fine. I also had to get the Seedler from Plantera, which only took me 9 tries with the same 14% odds. I made a cool new weapon, started an average theological debate, got really warm, patented a new fly swatter, learned about mitosis, and... honestly, I don't have a joke for this one. Purple. Now it's the ultimate test. Moonlord himself. I didn't even make it end. It's fine, we'll take a moment to celebrate Halloween, go fishing, beat the Ender Dragon or something, then fight the coolest, hardest boss in this entire game. Queen Slime. We quickly ban Among Us from the world and finally fight Moonlord. Again. Now that he's dead, I decide to beat Moonlord. I fought him 5 times. I then turned the Contaminator into a Terraforger, spent about 10 plat on solution, made the Zenith, no biggie, and here we are. The fun, exciting process of purifying the entire world. Let's do this. After 5 hours of cleaning, I was left with just 1% of Hallowed in the world. And after another hour of searching, I found it on an island in the sky. Well, at least it's over. Just gotta turn it in and... where? Where? After God knows how long, I found it on the Hell Bridge, a single tile. It's over though. And now that the world is pure, time to reintroduce it to the world. The Hollowed, at least. Then we beat Moonlord. I caught a really weird fish, kissed a frog, and, I don't think that was bathwater. After flying a drone into space, all we have left is the Golden Delight. Except I was wrong. I didn't need to collect all golden creatures. You only need 1 golden creature to make the recipe. This whole time, I had been collecting squirrels, bugs, wading in the ocean, looking for goldfish. Well, you know what? I'm not even mad. My own fault for misunderstanding the achievement, and the wiki. It's fine. We still got the achievement. And it was the last one. We did it. Every achievement in Terraria. Once again complete. Having done it all, I really have to wonder if it was all worth it. Was all that pain and suffering worth a solid bar? Another game to add to my showcase? I would like to think so. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, as I had a lot of fun making this, and I'll make some other videos like this, so consider subscribing. And Red, if you're out there, please don't add any more achievements to the game. Just kidding, please do. It was a lot of fun. Now, I guess there's just one last thing to do.